Yo, it's that bruh Nez, and I'm dropping another review on y'all. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing an unboxing and review of the 12-foot, 3.7 meter inflatable movie screen. Now, if you follow my blog, you already seen that I did the official Amazon unboxing when I received it a couple days ago. I already did the review on the projector, which you could see on my YouTube page now. I'll put a link to that in the description. But here goes the screen that I bought with it. So without further ado, I'm about to get into this bad boy. But just to give you a brief look around, here, you know, this box is pretty massive, so you just have to bear with me a little bit. But here you go right here. You can pause it and read all this if you want. You already know I ain't reading that shit. But we have to do this a little differently. This is the side view of the bad boy. Let me flip the box around. I don't want it to reorient itself on the video screen. Okay, but this is this side of the box. This is the back of the box or the front, depending on which side you look at it. It's in English, and it looks like it's also in maybe Spanish, I'm assuming. This is the other side of the box. This is the top of the box. And the bottom of the box has nothing. So, without further ado, let me see if I can get some more light up in this piece. Alright, a little bit more light. Not that much more. This will have to do for now until I go outside. With that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and get all up in this box. Switch views. Switch my hand a little bit. Alrighty. About to hop in it with this Batman knife that I got. Alright. Now I gotta be careful not to cut it too deep because it is a blow up material and I don't want to puncture it. Alrighty. Alright. Oh, looks like they had a little protection. They thought about that. Had a little protection over top of it. Looks like, oh wow, look, it came already in the bag. So that's pretty cool. The duffel bag with the unit in it. And that's pretty much the unboxing right there. Move it out the way. Put this bag back up here. We'll go up in the kitchen where I got a little more light. As you can see on the bag, a little branding, Airblown inflatable. Okay. Nice little Velcro holding the two sides together. Maybe going around the bag real quick. It's pretty much no other pockets, just one big old bag. So let's just get right into the bag. See what we got here. Okay, the bag opens up all the way down to the back. It unzips. Okay, now we're getting in there. Okay. Don't know what this is, but I'm sure it's something that has to do with it. So that's one part of it. And oh, I think maybe this part right here might be the actual screen. And so from some of the videos that I watched on the website of this product is that maybe I should leave the screen sitting out in the sun for a little bit so that way the sun can beat on it and it can like kind of get rid of some of the wrinkles. So I'm gonna do that after I get through this unboxing before we get into the actual review of it and start blowing it up and crap. Okay, so I'm assuming that's the screen. I'm assuming this part right here is the whole backdrop and everything. The whole screen part is a whole thing, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know what the hell to call it. Okay, I imagine the pump is part of it, and there's the plug to the pump. But what else we got up in the shelf? Okay, looks like we got some anchors, some screw-in stakes and anchors to give it a little more stability. Okay, some stakes too, if you decide to go that route. Me personally, I prefer the screw-in ones because those actually get more grip in the ground than just the plain old stakes. But, you know, we'll see how it works out. Looks like there's an instruction manual in there. Looks like there's an instruction manual in here. Let me open up this bag a little bit. Please bear with me, people. I'm doing this one-handed. Okay, let's see. Instruction manual. Now, normally, I tell you right off the bat that I ain't reading that shit. Y'all can read it, but because of the type of product it is, and I've never dealt with anything like this, I think I may have to go through this a little bit. But I'm not going to bore you with that on screen. I'm going to do it on my own just so I can make sure that I set this up right. But what I'm going to show you, I am going to set this bad boy up. And I'll see if I can find the instructions online and put a link to that in the description too. Or I may just open this up. And matter of fact, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead, since I'm right here, just so I can get a quick look. Because I don't think it's going to be a lot of instructions. Probably just going to be some basic instructions. So, y'all can pause that and read it. Zoom in on it. Read here. I'll get in on a little bit closer. Bam. You can pause that and read it however you need to. Alright. I know this part is totally unnecessary, but I figure with something like this, maybe we should go through it a little bit. Here's page 2. Nice that they put a couple pictures in there. I'm sure that's going to help. And then over here, you got some troubleshooting, some warnings, some frequently asked questions. Hopefully I won't have any questions. It'll just be easy to install and that'll be it. And then the last page, some more frequently asked questions and their address and contact information should you need it. And over here, those same instructions is in another language. I read English, so that's what I'm going to do. If anybody out there speaking another language, like I said, I'll try to put this up in the description if I can find it, so that can help you all out. You got some ropes and stuff. Like I said, some ropes. You know, some stakes, twist stakes, hooks. It looks like they're taking great care to making sure this bad boy stays up. So, with that being said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to head outside, set this camera up some type of way, and do the setup, and we'll go from there. Yo, we back up in. So here goes the first part. I'm assuming that this right here is the screen. Yep, it's all white, so it's got to be the screen. So what I'm going to do is just lay this out so that way it can kind of de-wrinkle a little bit. I know there's not that much sun out here. Yeah, this is a pretty big screen. That's a pretty big screen. 150 inches. All right, so I'm just going to let that lay out and de-wrinkle or whatever it feels that it needs to do. All right. I'm going to, give me a second, I'm going to go plug in the plug. This should be far enough for what we need. Way out here. All the way out here with this bag of stuff. Okay, I just want you to see real quick while I'm doing this. When you open it up, there's here's the plug, and there's two big old fans that are connected to it. So obviously these are what's going to be keeping this bad boy all blown up. So right now it's just a matter of setting it all up nice and careful and getting it set up, so that way, and I guess that's the hole where that big screen goes. So you see I'm still recording on top of recording. Okay, so I'm gonna put this back over here, and yeah, some of it is, you got, because I already took a picture of it. It is, some of it's in Spanish, some of it's in English. I'm going to bring the chair a little closer over here past the screen, so that way you get a better view of what we're trying to do here. We're 2 minutes in, and hopefully this comes out right. About to get the plug, about to plug it in, and see what happens. Okay, so it fell over. Keep that running? Yeah, it stays running because it keeps it inflated. So this is how big it is. Completely inflated. And boy, is this bad boy massive. So I'm gonna lay this back down, put the screen on this bad boy. Just give you a little close up. Now this all blown up. That's the bottom of it, both sides. It's going to keep blowing, keeping the air, the constant flow of air in it. But this is what it looks like all around it. And now what I got to do is take that white screen that's over there and attach it to these clips. And then we're going to stand it up and anchor it down using all these anchors that were provided. So we're going to go ahead and do that real quick. Well, however long it takes. I imagine it's not going to be real quick. Okay, we back up in this piece. Now we're about to attach the screen. By the way, this is my father-in-law who's so gracious enough to help me set this up. Battery is running dead at the last part. So what we had to do is we had to snap the screens, you know, buckle little buckles all around here to secure the screen to the massive thing here. There goes some branding. As you see, these continuously blow. keeping sufficient amount of air in here to keep it blown up. Now, with my father-in-law, who so graciously agreed to help me do this, he's setting up all the stakes and everything, so that way we could stake it down and go from there. Okay, what you're gonna do now is you're gonna screw in these little corkscrew anchors in till they're screwed into the ground. And then you're gonna take the rope, one of the 8 ropes that's provided, and you just gotta loop it on, boom, just like that. And then you should have 8, just like that. See how I have them connected? 45-degree angles each. See, I may have to bring this one out a little bit more, get a little bit more, make it a little more taut. Okay, now that's a little more taut. Now, this bad boy is up, all the way up. Now this is going to be the big screen that's going to be sitting there, that we're going to be projecting this movie on. Now I may have to adjust that little corner up there because my father-in-law has what's called the Conroy turn. They tend to do little things that's a little too tight, and that's the reason why it's like that. But it's got to loosen up a little bit and then we good. Same with down here, just pull it back a little bit. Okay. And now it's not that bad. Just got to do the top, but I can do that later. But that's pretty much it. This bad boy is set up, it's anchored down. Now when it's movie night, I'm gonna run these wires a little bit better because as you see, I got a nice long extension cord. So I could run it out a little better to hide the wires to make it look official, make it look officially official. Now the next thing I'm gonna do, once it get a little bit darker, I'm gonna put a little demo movie up on this bad boy so you can see what we're doing. All right. So I'll be back in a minute as soon as I get this movie set up and this projector set up. Okay, we back up in this piece. As you can see, this bad boy is still up. It's still light outside. The time is about, what is that, 20:42, so 8:42 p.m. Okay, I'm about to turn this bad boy on to see how it looks like. As you see, like I said, 8:42. It's still not quite dark, but the sun's definitely setting. It's a little darker, so we should be able to see something on the screen. This is 2600 lumens. So let's see. I'm about to turn it on. Hit that remote control that comes with it. Okay, you see the splash screen up on there. Okay, now see I need to adjust it a little bit. Probably let it start up a little bit more. Go from there. Okay, got the Android up on screen there. Okay, might as well turn the speaker on so you can hear it. Turn the volume all the way down while that starts up. Switch to Bluetooth so that way we can get volume from this bad boy once it connects, because as you well know, we already set up the Bluetooth. So I believe it's connected. Let's see. Nope, not yet. So we need this to be a little bit darker. For you to actually get a good view of it. But as you see, I'm going to need to like angle it a little bit better. So that way we got to try to set it up to try to take care of the majority of the I mean, it's already taking a good portion of the screen, but you know, I want to try to get every inch out of it. So right now I'm going to go into the settings and try to figure out why I didn't connect to my Bluetooth speaker. More settings, so you can see that, you know, very vaguely, but you see my speaker there. Am I connected to it? I'll just go ahead. Oh, it says I'm already connected to it, so what's the problem? How come there's no volume on this bad boy? Can you turn it up some? Come out of here, come out. Oh, what's going on? Has audio detection on. Turn that off. Select the. No. Audio detection should be good. Do I need to plug the wire directly up into it? Well, you know what? I'm just gonna come out of this now, and I'm just gonna come back when it's a little bit darker. I figure another 15-20 minutes it should be a little darker, and I'm gonna come back and start it back up. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna power this bad boy down. We'll be back. Be back out here. It should definitely be dark enough now. You see the sun is just about gone. It's just a little bit of brightness out here. The moon is shining bright. Let's turn this bad boy on and see what we see. Oh yeah, that bad boy is clear now. Okay, we in business. See, now I'm getting to see where this needs to be. Yeah, this is a nice picture now. Yeah, this is a nice picture now. See, I need to bring this a little bit closer. Oh no, I need to raise it up a little bit. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is okay, see if I can raise it up a little bit. Okay. Raise it up and slide it over. I'm trying to do this all one-handed. Maybe I need to bring it a little bit closer. Hold on a second. Okay, that's good for now, for video purposes. But as you see, this bad boy is nice and clear, crystal clear. Okay, now that I have it plugged into my speaker, I just turn my speaker up a little bit. My Monster Blasting Rocker, or Rock and Roller. Okay, so we're just gonna go right into it, right into a movie, and check out how. And as you can see, now that bad boy connected to Wi-Fi, that the date changed again. But I told you all about that again in a review. So let's go right into a movie, see what we see. I'm gonna go down to one of my reviews from before of this Monster Rock and Roller. Hopefully it's not too loud. Just gonna go ahead and resume. Yeah, but you see, that's where I left off before when I when I was testing the waterproofing of it.
And this building blast one more time.
Yeah. But as you see, the picture quality on that bad boy is nice. It is nice.
This bad boy is no slouch.
Yeah, and as you can see,
this is definitely worth. Well,
and as you can see, this bad boy is no slouch. It is definitely no slouch. This bad boy definitely works. I'm just gonna come out of there, back to the main screen. No, but seriously, yo, Go back into the browser. Doesn't remember where I was at last. Before I had to hook up. I'm not gonna do all that again because I don't have my Bluetooth keyboard out here. But the picture quality on this bad boy is nice. Yo, that's a nice. Let me tell you something. To be honest with you, I forgot what I was doing a review on. I'm sitting here doing a review on my IRULU again, but I'm really doing a review on the screen. You just need to see but you could see you can't even see the creases from because the screen was folded up and everything, and you don't see any of that stuff on there. It just looks like one flat white screen. This bad boy definitely is worth it. I'm gonna walk around this bad boy so you can see the back real quick. So you get a back view and see what it looks like. Try not to trip over any of these guide wires, these stakes that I've set up. But as you can see behind it, it's totally pitch black. With that's just the glare from the sun shining through the trees, but it's totally pitch black behind it. This bad boy is tall. There's a projector over there. But yeah, this is what I'm having next week. The Nesby poolside movie nights. And this is going to be the screen. And you can see I'm standing off the side. The view angles is good, so you could be sitting in the pool and get a good view of that bad boy. I'm going to take a walk up on the deck so you can see how it looks. Come up on the deck. You definitely have a good view no matter where you are on this bad boy. No matter where you are in this bad boy, you definitely have a good view. So this is gonna be plenty for people. Hopefully my whole yard will be packed. My whole yard will be packed with a whole bunch of people coming to see this. It'll be cool. I'm definitely gonna put the video up in one of my vlogs so you can see how that turned out. Well, the only thing I have to say is that in the instructions, so I had to read the instructions a little bit, as much as I don't like doing that. It does say that the IRULU, well, whatever, it doesn't even matter, whatever. 15 feet, I actually measured it with a tape measure. 15 feet is about how far the projector needs to be to cast this image to be 150 inches, because that's 150 inches. So, 15 feet. So, yeah. With that being said, I'm Dad Brunez. And I'm out this piece.